Welcome to my drawing advent calendar. Every day until Christmas you'll get a drawing tip or a little mini drawing lesson. Click on the bell to be reminded. Have fun and a wonderful holiday season.
In this mini tutorial today I'm showing you how to draw a cat eye with pastel pencils. It's a green yellow eye of a cat. So let's start. I have already created the outline here. If you want, you can trace it or draw it freehand or use lines and helping lines or a grid. This eye is again about 2 to 3 centimeters big. So let's start drawing this cat eye. So first let's plot in a little bit of black here around the iris, along the eyelid here. So let's map in here a little bit of the black first. Draw the black sections around the eyeball, around the iris. Here the line is thinner. Here you can apply more pastel pigment. Also let's draw the pupil. So let's map in here all the darker pigment here. The first stage don't have to look very good. It looks most times ugly. Now let's blend this outline here, the eyelids, this black pastel pigment with the paper stamp. Let's blend it together. Let's go over it with the pastel stamp to blend all the pastel pigments. You can also swipe over the surface here and swipe the pastel pigment here towards the left side to create here fur around the eye. Yes, then I would draw with a white. Here are the highlights. You have here beautiful light reflections. So I would plot them in with the white pastel pigment first, so that these areas here stay white and stay light. And then let's plot in a little bit of yellow, so it's a light yellow here as a base layer. And then afterwards we will start building up the structure of the iris here with green tones. So let's plot in here the light yellow. It's a beautiful white light yellow, so it's a mixture between yellow and white. A little bit vanilla, I would say. Let's blend this first layer. Whoops. Okay, then let's go in with green. So let's apply here green around the pupil. Cat eye most times have little lines starting here near the pupil in the center and go towards the edges to the left and the right side. So let's use different green tones, green hues, and let's add here different green hues and plot them in. We can also use burnt amber and ochre tones. Here I'm drawing in a little bit of burnt amber The same we do here around the edges. So let's darken down the edges. Let's draw with another yellow. This is a yellow of the Carpodello, so we really try to bring in different colors. Blend this layer together very gently with the green. I'm using the May green here from the pits, drawing around those highlights. Then let's work a little bit with an ochre. Let's bring in here around the edges, and in the center too, let's bring in a little bit of the ochre, the brown yellow. Also here we can bring in a little bit of the ochre, so you can mix different colors and bring in all the details here. Build up the layer while you're using different yellows and browns and so on. A cat eye often has here so brown curvy lines, so let's add them. Let's add here fine strokes too around the pupil, and here we have lots of tiny things to add, strokes, dots. Also here, when we are using very less pressure, we can draw in very thin strokes. Cat eyes have lots of strokes here in the iris. So let's map them in and draw them in. You can go over it with a lighter yellow again and draw in some yellow lines here. The same too here. You can also go in with white and add with very low pressure some white lines, so you can create light green lines when you go with white over the green parts we have created before. And let's draw over the highlights again here. Let's make them a little bit brighter. We can also draw along those highlights with, for example, an amber, not too dark, but draw along the outlines here a little bit to let the highlights stand up here and create some small edges around these highlights. You can make them a little bit green. Yes. Then let's add here, let's draw here with gray here in the edges, in the corner of the eye here. Let's bring in a little bit of light gray. And then let's work with black again. So we have to draw along the pupil here. Refine the pupil with a sharp pencil. Try to create sharp tips here, ends here of the pupil. Also draw along the outline once more here. here we have then to add some lashes and fur that is going here over the eye. With a darker brown, we can draw a line here. This eyelid isn't only black. You can see here a little bit of brown too. And let's create a little bit of fur around the eye. So let's map in a little bit of burnt amber, for example. The same here too. Blend it together. Yes, and here let's draw in a little bit of the ivory. Blend it too. Then let's add here fine black eyelashes here and fur. Let's create here a little bit of fur. The same here too. Let's blend that gently. Let's go over it with a lighter color, for example with the flesh. I really love the white flesh, the light flesh from the pits to create fur structure. Here the same too. So let them go in different directions. Let's use here a little bit cardboard mortum. And so you can build up fur structure around your eye, but I'm trying to use a very sharp white once more. And let's add here some very thin, fine white hairs and also eyelashes going here over the iris. Let them cross. Use very less pressure here, less pressure. Yes, and so you can also build up here the fur structure and add some fine white hairs here around. So, but that's another topic. That's drawing fur. Then I wanted to show you how to draw very easy here this small cat eye today. We can add a little bit more of the highlights here, and you can refine the whole portrait, finally adding some details here and there and some highlights and so on. Increase some shadows. Yes, of course you can work much longer on this portrait, but today it should only be a short demonstration how to draw a cat eye. Yes, So that were 15 minutes now. Yes, I tried to keep it short. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you enjoy now the drawing process. Thank you. Bye.